All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Going to do things a little different here. We're going to call this one, I guess this will be the Porch podcast. Maybe we'll do a pool party podcast. Who knows where it'll take us here this summer. We're going to try to bring you guys something a little bit different for this summer's. I don't know what we did in the past.
I think Kendra did a summer of towing or towing all summer or something like that. But she did extra towing videos.
So we're going to try to fill that in with a little bit of this podcast stuff. So this will be season 1, episode 1.
Yeah. We don't know how many seasons, how many episodes you're going to get, but this is for now. It's a limited time offer. Limited series.
It's really going to depend on you guys at home, what you want to hear about. Mm-hmm. So if this turns into something that just doesn't work for you guys at home and you really don't care for these segments, then maybe A, you'll just not watch and then go to the other, or B, maybe it'll be where a lot of people want to know what's going on and they like the podcast, and we might continue to do these throughout the week. This just is a little easier for us to do these than the live. The live can be a very dangerous thing. Mm-hmm. It's tough for us to not get phone call, because I'm trying to do it from my phone. That's the only way for us to get the live out and going.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to not be interrupted while we're doing that, and it's usually chaotic while we're trying to do it.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do podcast, and we're going to try to cover some of the discussions that you guys at home want to know about our company or about us. Mm-hmm. So we'll try and get that stuff out there. Just, comment down below. That's how we're going to try to go with the podcast. Now, Kendra's at home. She's doing an amazing job, and she's going to pull from these comments and try to put, some questionnaires together for our weekly stuff, and maybe we can get you guys some of the information out there that you want to hear about. And that's kind of how things are pulling together, how we're going to proceed.
We're going to try to do one a week. This will not take the place of any other video. We're still doing 3 of those a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is extra.
This is all, so this is just to be extra footage for you guys, in a way for us to communicate with you guys on a more personal level and a faster response time, hopefully.
Right, yeah, faster response time. And a lot of time, this might cut out some of the discussions in the truck, because sometimes we we ramble in the truck. So some of the discussions that we get into in the truck that we need to get more in depth to, we can try and cover that in a podcast form. We're going to get that out there. But like I said, Kendra, now I take for granted now, guys, because we've got, we first started this, I never would have thought in 2 billion years that we would be where we are today. Mm-mm. So that's thankful to you guys at home for bringing us into your living room and allowing us to cover these stories and get them to you guys, and hopefully you love it. But with that being said, we started out just a few hundred subscribers, and back years ago I just introduced all of ourselves years ago. Now we've got to be over 250,000 subscribers now. Yes,
so I take for granted that everybody knows who everybody is. So I am Jeff. This is Kristen, my wife, and we kind of started the channel, got everything going. It's been it's probably before about 2016, I guess we started everything. And got the channel up and going. Since then, we've gotten some help. It got to be overwhelming for me. I couldn't get work and video editing and get all of this questions answered and phone calls and emails. It was just way too much for me. So we took our daughter, Kendra, on. So now all of the fantastic videos that you guys see are Kendra. She does an amazing job with our editing and getting you guys the information that you need. And she has since turned with a little more help from her husband, Elijah. So that is how it got started, what it's evolved into, I should say. Now it's gotten even bigger, because now we've got my son, Coven, and his new wife, Mariana, that has now joined forces with us. And he's in another truck and he's helping us. Now, if you want to see what Coven's doing, you're going to have to go to Everything Auto Garage on
his channel to cover his, because there's no way, like what he does in his truck, he's bringing you guys something totally different than me and Kristen are bringing you in our truck.
Mm-hmm. We've been married for 30 years. It'll be 30 years this summer.
30 years, and we're going to try our best to sneak away here on August the 9th. August the 9th is our anniversary, and 30 years, and we're going to try our best just to sneak away and get... we just never really had a great honeymoon.
We didn't have a honeymoon. We never really took vacations. When we took vacations, we were younger, it was with family or with our kids. So it's nice as an adult to take a vacation with just one other adult.
Yeah, it's been nice. We've snuck off here a few times over the last year or so, and we've really tried to keep that down on a schedule, because it gets so overwhelming. But yeah, we've spent our entire life building, what we've got today, and now the kids are finally old enough to want to get involved and want to help out. So, like I said, we're lucky people.
Yeah.
It truly is a full circle family business.
And we've spent our entire married life building everything, building our family, working on our home, making our home a place that's livable, in building this business and everything. And it's
24/7, 365
all the time
for 30 years.
Yes.
And we finally, we're getting places here. And like I said, I just can't wrap my mind around how the channel has grown, and you guys at home, want to see our towing company, or be a part of our family's lives. So thank you guys at home for just for the support, the vending machine, all of the t-shirts, the folks that drop toys and candy and
stuff like this,
and this notebook right here. A guy, it's going to be a great partnership, once I get through and finally figure out what I need as far as tow books and things like that. But he just reached out to me. He was like, sent me a whole case of these notebooks, and said he would redo our invoicing, and
which would be amazing.
We've just had a lot of business opportunities come upon us with the channel. We've met our awesome t-shirt guy. If you guys need any of that stuff over there, Jason.
Jason at Cosmic Pen Studio. Go there, talk to him.
But we got some new t-shirts coming. Some different colors that are going to hit the vending machine. So
in the shop.
Yeah, so don't miss out on that stuff.
Let's talk about this right here that we're drinking real quick.
Okay, so
this is a podcast thing. This is not an in the truck thing.
We like to eat. I like to eat. Chipotle, we frequent that a lot, and we got into there, and Kristen was always drinking this. I've always been a Dr. Pepper person, and I'm like, what are you drinking? And finally I hunker down, and I'm going to drink what she's drinking. And turns out this stuff's amazing. Berry
Agua Fresca.
Berry Agua Fresca.
It's strawberry, pomegranate, and apple cider vinegar. And it's not sugar-free, but it is delicious.
It's great. So if you guys are at Chipotle and you see the little side note over there with the juices, grab you some of that stuff. We even researched the company and bought some for home. We like this stuff is amazing. So
love it.
I highly recommend that stuff. But hey, that's food and drink. So
are you ready to do this?
Yeah, I think we should. I don't know what we're actually at. I guess I should probably look. I mean, I think it's probably close to the 250K. We're at 251K now. So
that's awesome.
I missed it by a little bit here. But like I said, we're trying to get this stuff out to you guys. And we've always done some sort of giveaway in the past. And we love our holidays. We like to get together. We like to sneak up on people and grocery store and buy groceries and get gas. But anyway, we're going to get into the giveaway section of things here. I'm gonna
put this stuff down.
Berry Agua Fresca down here in the floor and get on to giveaway. So now what we thought we would do, guys, is put together like a bundle of stuff here. We wanted to go kind of a road rescue bag. Since we're right upon summer vacations, they're here. We're just a few days away from the holiday, and that kicks off the entire season for us. The importance of having self-rescue stuff now hurts us, but we want you guys to be able to be aware of kind of the things that help us in our business and will help you to not have to call us.
Because we can't be everywhere all the time.
So anyway, what we thought we'd do is just a little emergency roadside kit. So what you're going to get in the emergency roadside kit, first and foremost, you're going to get some stickers. You're going to get an air freshener. You're going to get a lanyard and
an iron-on patch in there too.
An iron-on patch. Now we didn't put the patch on the bag because we thought you might not want it on. You might want to put the iron-on patch on something else. So you get that in this little kit right here, and it's got all of the representation that you might want to.
I'll also throw in a t-shirt. Whoever wins, just let me know what size you need. We have small to 5X. Just let me know what size you need, and that'll go in there too.
T-shirts are a good thing. Moving on. We've got the Gulu Jumpstart box. Now, this little thing here is really cool. It's kind of got everything all in one. I've got one on one of our trucks now. I've used it for a while. It's worked out really great for us. But it's got the full heads-up display on it. Tells you, your battery readings, what you're actually getting, what you're not getting. It will jumpstart your car. I've jump-started diesel trucks. So it'll get you back on the road there. It's also got a tire inflator in there as well. So if you got a tire that's just a little bit low, trying to limp to the next station, you can air up that tire, jump start it. This right here will definitely save you from calling a tow truck.
Just remember to keep it charged.
Keep it charged, keep it in this bag, keep this bag in your trunk, and I think you'll work out A-okay on that end of things. Another very important thing to us is a dash cam. This dash camera has saved me multiple insurance claims. Probably saved me from being canceled in an insurance world. It's saved me from court dates. It's provided me with footage that I could provide to someone else. It's provided me with wildlife footage.
It's recorded phone calls.
It's your go-to. If you don't have one of these in your car,
get it.
Hopefully you'll win this.
Yes.
Gotta have it. But this is, again, one of those things. And I think I'm going to apologize up front, but I think it's got everything in here that you need. I didn't open it up. Sometimes they do require an SD card. Most of these cameras do come with SD cards. If it doesn't, it's a very easy thing. Hop on Amazon, Walmart, any of those places, and you can get whatever size SD card that you need to pop in there for your recorder. But everything else should be there. Whether you want to plug it into your cigarette lighter or hardwire it, we've got a couple of videos out there on the channel showing me hooking these things up. And I've got one in everything that I own. And it is a good thing.
It is a necessity.
Another thing is a flashlight. Now, the jump box also has a flashlight built into it. So it will jump your car. It's got a flashlight. It will air up your tire. It's got an SOS pattern. But your passenger, or maybe you got that thing and you need an extra. So these flashlights come in handy. So this one will clip on your shirt. It's got magnet. You can click it to the side of your car. It's got a lot of cool little features, bright, dim. It's got a few different colors. I think it's got red and blue in there. Maybe you need a little more coverage while you're changing your tire on the side of the road. You can click that to the fender, turn on the red and blues, shine it down so you can see what you're doing. These things are handy as a shirt pocket.
Now, how did you find out about that?
I've had a few customers or YouTube family send me these. I can't remember the name. I've had so many people send me so many flashlights. He's not good at names. So many people send me so many flashlights. But the recent one, the recent fellow here, let me see if I can. Bill H. I think he's from, I believe it's Ohio. But Bill had reached out to me and sent me a similar model to that. And there's kind of a story behind that too. We get a lot of people that reach out and send us this stuff, and I get a little background history from these folks. But Bill was he's a retired vet, and he volunteers in a museum.
Okay.
So he says that this flashlight helps him through his whole shift of, I think it's security that he works in this museum. But he's taking care. He said this is just a great flashlight. He had somebody turn him onto it, and he said, you've got to have one for the channel. Sent me one of those. Lastly in the bag here is a recovery strap. This box right here has got a couple of shackles in there with it, and also a recovery strap. Now this is what I see the most when people just need a quick yank out of the mud. We get a lot of people that have just the regular ratchet straps, and they're trying to tie them in a knot, and they don't have a secure place to hook things. Now, I'm not saying that this makes you a qualified recovery person, and I'm not saying that you should pull over and help someone. But if this is yours and it's in yours, maybe you could get someone else to, after you've secured this to your vehicle and you're taking on.
Right.
But it does have the shackles in it, so it does give you the opportunity of a place to hook this. It does give you a strong strap to be able. Now, this is, like I said, it's not going to pull you up a ravine. It's just it might get you out of a pinch if you're just stuck in a little bit of snow or a little bit of mud. So I wanted to include a little bit of a recovery strap, because those are a great option.
Which we also keep in our personal vehicles.
And that's kind of that. Like I said, we're going to throw in a t-shirt in there with that, and this is our appreciation for you guys.
How did they get it?
I think we're going to try to stick with the same thing that we do always, guys, on the giveaways. You're just going to comment down below. You're going to comment down below, tell us what you think of us, what you really think of us, and
it's okay if it's me.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter, guys. You can say whatever you want. You can just in the podcast say what you want the next podcast subject to be, and that will automatically get you entered. You can just whatever you put in there. We're going to monitor those comments, and then we're going to pull from those comments from the next podcast to get you guys in for the entry to win this whole setup here. Now, with this comes scammers.
They're everywhere.
I always have to make sure that this information gets out there when we do these giveaways. I will not reach out to you and ask you for any money. I will not reach out to you and ask you to donate anything. This is simply an appreciation giveaway back to you guys, and all you have to do is comment below
underneath this video. Comment below under this video. That's
Super
all you
easy.
have to do. And I think we need to wait 2 weeks.
We might wait 2 weeks.
We'll wait 2 weeks. So not the next podcast, but the one after that. So 2 weeks after you see this, 2 weeks after this first airs, we will do the giveaway on this.
Yeah, we'll do the announcement on that. That way we'll give it a good time to run, and everybody can get their comment in there.
How do you know you've won? You will hear Jeff say your name on that podcast 2 weeks from now.
It won't be an email.
Tagged in the comments. It won't be saying, "Hey, you won." No, none of that.
It won't be a phone call from some random person saying that, "Hey, you won this." So we try to just eliminate all of these scammy things that come along with our giveaways.
Yes.
And trust me, we've done enough of these giveaways. We know what to expect, and these are the things that so it's going to come from me. I will tell you personally, and all you got to do is comment below in this to get your entry in to win this.
And it's one winner. And the only requirement is that you have to be it has to be a U.S. post office, U.S. address that we mail to, United States address.
So yeah, we will send this to a U.S. address, and because it's kind of a bigger.
Yeah, and there's lithium ion batteries and stuff, and that's just.
So for all of my people now, we greatly appreciate our support. We've got support from all over the world. So all of my people out there that are not in the U.S., we love you guys. We'll try and do something else that will accommodate where we can get something shipped out for all of our non-U.S. based people. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll put together another giveaway of some merch or something like that. There's something that doesn't include batteries. That's going to be a crazy thing to get across.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, something to keep in mind. But yeah.
Okay, so let's hit those highlights again. Okay, so to enter to win, comment down below. That's all you have to do.
Super easy.
There's going to be one winner, and it has to be shipped to a U.S. address. So there's that, and then you will know who has won because Jeff will announce
I will tell
it.
you.
It won't be anything in the comments. Won't be say, "Hey, you won. Send us money." No, none of that. Never.
Be me saying your name. You'll know you won it.
Yes, and he'll tell you at that point in time how to go about claiming your prize.
But anyway, like I said, we appreciate you guys, and the next podcast subject will be, we don't know.
We don't know.
We're kind of open on that. Just depends on how this one goes. We'll try to get those the next subject out there, maybe.
I'm laughing at the dog standing there at the window crying.
He's like, I saw one outside.
But if he came out here, he would be so annoying. So annoying.
He's very upset that he can't get outside.
Yes.
But it's a dreary, rainy old day here today, guys. Like I said, vacations are going to start. We'll make sure you guys have this stuff. If you don't win it, I'd highly recommend. You don't have to have all of this stuff. You could probably just get away with a lot of your stuff with just that all-in-one jump box tire inflator thing there. And
And the dash cam. If they had to buy one thing out of all of that, what should they buy first?
golly,
Dash cam.
I would say the dash cam is just an important tool for
Yeah.
traveling. If all of that stuff, and if you happen to get in trouble, at least you have your cell phone and you can call a towing company to come and do everything else. But as far as the dash cam, it's going to be the most important thing for traveling in this day and age.
While we're talking about self-rescue, let's touch on real quick what 911 told us about calling for help, like their locations. So we have had people call us and say, I need help. I'm stuck and I'm in the mountains. I'm at the cabins in the mountains. We have 600 square miles in our county and I don't even know how many cabins. So if you don't know where you are, you can ask your smartphone, hey Siri, where am I? Or you can, she started to light up. Or you can go to Google Maps and hit the little arrow and it will tell you where you are. Or if you need to call 911, stay on the phone long enough with them and they can triangulate your position.
We get that a lot, though, guys. We get a lot of people that call us. You know, obviously, if an accident just happens, you're not thinking about anything but help, and that's the first thing you do is just call. And then the important thing is how do we find you? And so that's the second bit of information that just always gets. It's hard. It's hard to get drug out of someone that's in a very stressful situation. So
Right.
just try to get that stuff ready. It really helps get you guys the help that you need fast. If we've got to go through all that stuff and try to find you, then it's very. And we've driven.
Yes.
We've driven a long ways trying to find folks that still weren't able to get us that information. So it's a very tough thing. But I think that about covers our first.
I think so.
Our first podcast here. Hopefully everything is going well on that end. But like I said, comment down below. We love hearing from you guys. And that comment is definitely going to do you good on this one because it's going to get you entered to win the emergency roadside bag here. And you want to make sure you get your entry on that and what the next podcast subject needs to be. So we want to make sure that we get you guys all of those questions answered. But, like I said, full circle family here, and all of us here at EA appreciate you guys. It's been a really cool ride, and hopefully we get you guys the information that you need. But we're going to get this stuff bundled back up, and I'll get it safely stowed away and ready for some lucky YouTube family member to throw into their car and get you one less tow truck bill and more money for vacation. So that's what the goal is, guys. More money for vacation. Stick around, stay tuned. Got more podcast coming your way.
You ready?
Looks ready. The Uniboob. Sometimes I get the Uniboob when I wear the GoPro strap. It really pushes things in there.
Stop it. Get serious.